It was supposed to be just another royal occasion. Cameras flashing, reporters whispering, and the British royal family standing tall, maintaining their ever-composed image. The world had witnessed this same scene countless times before. But this time, something was different. This time, it wasn't a senior royal making the headlines. It was King Charles, Queen Camilla, or even Prince William. No, this time it was an 8-year-old girl. Princess Charlotte, the only daughter of Prince William and Kate Middleton, did something no one expected. She broke her silence about her father, the future King of England, and her words sent shockwaves through the royal family and beyond. It wasn't a scandal, nor was it an attack. It was something far more powerful. It was the truth. But before we delve into the jaw-dropping details of what Charlotte said, let's take a step back. To truly understand the impact of this moment, you need to understand the unwritten rules of the royal family and how Charlotte shattered them. The British royal family is built on discipline, tradition, and, above all, control. Everything they do is carefully planned. Every word spoken in public is measured, and every action is scrutinized. For royal children, the rules are even stricter. From the moment they are born, they are trained to behave a certain way. No tantrums in public, no controversial statements, no emotional outbursts. For Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis, their childhoods aren't like ours. They can't speak their minds freely. They can't act like normal kids. Everything they say or do is analyzed by the world. So when Princess Charlotte, a girl still in primary school, said something about her father that no one saw coming, the world took notice. It happened at a formal royal event, one of those highly publicized gatherings where the entire family makes an appearance. Prince William stood alongside his children, smiling and waving to the crowd. Kate Middleton, ever the poised and graceful royal, was watching over them, ensuring they followed protocol. Everything seemed perfect. And then, it happened. A journalist, likely expecting nothing more than a cute, rehearsed response, asked Princess Charlotte a simple question. "What do you think of your father, the future king?" Now, let's be honest, the expected answer would have been something like, "He's the best," or "I love my daddy." But Charlotte didn't say any of that. She paused, thought for a moment, and then spoke. "He tries his best." And just like that, everything changed. For a second, there was silence. The reporters, who had been waiting for nothing more than a polite, scripted answer, suddenly had something huge on their hands. The crowd, who had been casually watching the royal family, suddenly felt the weight of those 4 words. Even Prince William, the ever-dignified and controlled royal, seemed momentarily caught off guard. His smile faltered just for a second before he quickly regained his composure. And Kate? Well, her reaction said it all. Her eyes darted to Charlotte, her expression subtly shifting, like someone who had just realized something massive had happened. The cameras caught it all. Charlotte's innocent, unfiltered honesty had opened a door that no one expected. But the real question was, what did she mean? At first glance, "He tries his best" might seem like a harmless, even sweet statement. But in the world of royalty, where words hold immense power, it was so much more. Because if Prince William was trying his best, then was it not enough? Was Charlotte hinting that her father was struggling? That, despite his efforts, something was missing. The public quickly jumped to conclusions. Some saw it as a heartfelt compliment, a daughter acknowledging that her father was under enormous pressure, but was still doing his best. Others saw it as a subtle cry for help, a child who might not be seeing her father as much as she would like due to his increasing royal responsibilities. And then there were the realists, those who believed that Charlotte, in her innocent honesty, had just confirmed what the world already suspected. Because make no mistake, being a royal isn't a fairy tale. It's a full-time job. And for Prince William, the weight on his shoulders has never been heavier. Since Queen Elizabeth's passing, the monarchy has been going through a major transition. King Charles has taken the throne, but with his health issues becoming a growing concern, William is already preparing to step in. That means more royal duties, more public appearances, and more pressure to be perfect. And that means less time for family. We've seen this story before: King Charles and Princess Diana, Queen Elizabeth and her children. History repeats itself in the royal family, and now, it seems William might be trapped in the same cycle. The world saw Princess Charlotte's words as confirmation, and if a child can see it, If an 8-year-old can sense the pressure on her father, then you know it must be serious. Now, here's the part that truly stings. Royal life isn't just about playing dress-up and living in palaces. It's about duty, a duty that pulls William away from his family. A duty that pulls Kate away too. The public has already seen Prince William juggle his royal responsibilities with his family life, but it's not an easy task. The gap between being a loving father and the burden of being the future king is becoming more evident. When Charlotte spoke, she might not have understood the full weight of what she said. But for those who have followed the royal family for years, this was nothing new. We have to consider how the demands of being a royal have evolved. Today, the role isn't just about public appearances. It's about managing a massive institution, influencing public policy, and constantly being a symbol of stability. For someone like Prince William, the future king, the stress is compounded by public expectations. The media is ruthless, constantly reminding him that every move he makes could either solidify or jeopardize the monarchy. And here was Charlotte, no longer just a royal child, but a reflective observer of her father's struggles. In that small, fleeting moment, Charlotte said something that resonated beyond her years. She didn't just speak for herself. She spoke for every royal child who has ever had to live with the pressure of their family's expectations. She spoke to a broader truth that goes unnoticed. The sacrifices made by the royals are often unseen. The moment Charlotte's words hit the internet, the world went into a frenzy. Twitter exploded. Fans were praising Charlotte for her honesty, calling her the most relatable royal ever. Others were concerned, wondering if William was already so overwhelmed that even his own daughter noticed it. And of course, the royal analysts had their own takes. Some claimed this was a sign of Charlotte's future leadership, proof that she was already wise beyond her years. Others speculated that her words were a reflection of the monarchy's struggles, showing how even the next generation is feeling the pressure. But the royal family? They stayed silent. No official statement, no comments, just carefully controlled public appearances where everyone acted like nothing had happened, which, of course, only made the world talk more. So now, the big question is, what does this mean for the future of the monarchy? Will William be able to balance it all, his role as future king, his duties, and his family? Or will he, like the generations before him, be forced to sacrifice personal moments for the sake of the crown? And most importantly, will Princess Charlotte be the one to rewrite the rules of royal life? Because if this moment proves anything, it's that she is not afraid to speak her mind. And if this is what she's saying now, imagine what she'll reveal in the years to come. The British monarchy may be built on tradition, but with Charlotte in the picture, things might just change forever. What's more striking is how this one moment also casts a light on the wider debate about the modern monarchy versus traditional values. The monarchy has long struggled to find a balance between maintaining centuries-old traditions and adapting to a world that demands more transparency, more authenticity. For generations, we've seen royals as distant figures, almost untouchable. But with a new generation like Charlotte, where transparency and openness are so valued in the world, could the royal family be forced to evolve? So, what do you think? Was Charlotte's comment an innocent remark, or did she just reveal something huge? Is Prince William already struggling under the weight of the crown? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section.